Yeah, g'day. So today I just want to show you pretty much a basic, simple bench vise, or something just to hold the pieces of timber, or a piece of timber onto a bench. Simple one I've got here is, in this case, just a slide into. Okay, so the timber goes in and is held in there. In this case, I've just got two pieces of timber that I've screwed to the deck using my trusty screwdriver. Whoops. Kevin, or actually I probably should, drive it in with a screwdriver. Okay, so that one's pretty much going to hold timber from however you use it, wherever you want to put this on the bench. It's just going to hold timber from going backwards. If you wanted to push forwards, you'd turn him around and have him going that way. This is a different type of vise. Pretty much what I want to do today is I want to hold this piece of timber in there. I want to hold this piece of timber here. Square him up, and I'm going to screw it into it. So first of all, what I do, I like to use roofing screws, because they're either easy to put in and they're easy to take out. In this case, I'm going to put him in. For it to work properly, I need to cut a few wedges. In this case, what I do is I'm going to hold this piece of timber here to the bench, clamp him down with my saw. I'm just going to cut basically a wedge. I'll cut a series of wedges actually, and then just cut back across. Now, when cutting different thicknesses of timber, what I do is, because this is a thick piece of timber and it's only rough sawn, so I'm not really worried about it, the blade is down thick. If I'm cutting narrower pieces of timber, especially like ply or whatever, I cut it, I adjust the blade so that it's only just cutting through. And what this does is it stops the timber that you're cutting splitting out, a lot of splitting out. Whereas if it's cutting up here, it tends to want to split the timber out. In this case, I'll set it deep, I'll cut some wedges. Got a few different sizes, shapes. One of them will suit this job here. Undo this. So now I can put my piece of timber in there. I want to hold it square, say out there. So I pick that wedge up, hold him in. That timber's going nowhere. So now I can put screws into here, holding these two pieces of timber together. Now, in doing so, not everybody, but I use what's called a bradawl. Now, a bradawl is basically just a nice handy little tool with a little prick on the end. Now, the little prick gives us a hole for the screw to set into when we're starting it. when we're starting the screw. That's a simple bradawl that I made out of an old screwdriver that was buggered. It'll do the same thing. So pretty much changed to my screwdriver piece. Grab a couple of screws. Whoops, drop one. Hang on. Look for my bradawl part. Nice and square. Can't see it. Oh, so you can see it. In my bradawl hole. Take the screw out, take the wedge out. There's two pieces of timber held together, in this case with screws. Couple of simple little vices. One, a stop end that you can use wherever on the vise or whatever, on a plank of wood, on a couple of saw stools, anything. Just holds your timber so that you can do whatever you want with it. Screw it, plane a bit off, whatever. And another simple one, in this case turn around, to hold it from sliding along the bench. Simple little vise. A simple little wedge holds the vise, in this case holds the timber in the vise. That's about it. Apart from Bob's your uncle, but I mean.